Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn a special case in solving simultaneous equations. Okay, this is specifically used for one particular form of the equations. Let us see what is that equation. See here, ax plus by is equals to c and bx plus ay is equals to d. By looking at this equation, you might have already understood that the coefficients are same, correct? Yeah, that's it. So this is the form of equation. What it is in this, see, coefficient of x in the first equation and coefficient of y in the second equation are same. Coefficient of y in the first equation and coefficient of x in the second equation are same. However, the constants c and d will remain different. Okay, so we call this as a method of adding and subtracting. So let us see how it works. Okay, before going to that, let us see some of the examples also. So you can see the example here. (37x, 37y, 41y, 41x). Correct? I hope you are able to differentiate it. Now let us see another example. See, 99x plus 101y is equal to 499 and 101x plus 99y is equals to 501. So another equation, 152x minus 378y equals to minus 74 and minus 378x plus 152y is equal to 604. So here I have taken a different type of equations, whereas the last one is slightly different with the negative signs. So to show that even an equation, even the coefficient can have a negative sign also. But when the coefficient is interchanged, for example, see here it is with the y, right? In the second equation it is with the x. So what happens? Even the sign will be carried with that. So only to show that difference, this example is given. Let us solve one problem. So we will understand how this actually works. As you can see in this example, it is 23x and 23y, as well as here it is 29y and 29x. So this example purely follows our special case. So let me rewrite the equation in the solution. That is, what is the equation? It is 23x minus 29y equals to 98 and 29x minus 23y equals to 110. So as per the method, first what we need to do, we need to add the equations. So what I will get when I add the equation? 23 plus 29 becomes 52x minus, see, both 29 and 23, which are coefficient of y, are having the same sign. So same sign means I'm going to add them. So I will get this as again 52y equals to, this will be 208. In most of the times what happens, usually this 52, here you can see this 52 and 208. Okay, these all are factors. Keeping that thing in mind, what we can do, we can divide each term by 52. So if I divide, what will I get? See, usually this step is not required, but still I am writing. It is 52x by 52 minus 52y by 52 equals to 208 by 52. It is clear that 52 cancelled, 52 cancelled, and over here it is 52 ones are, 52 fours are. So next what it is, our equation reduces to x minus y is equals to 4. Take this as equation number 3. So which are equation number 1 and 2? They are this is equation number 1 and equation number 2. So next what, the addition is done. Now we are going for the subtraction, correct? So now subtract equation 2 in equation 1. If I do so, this I will write and show you. Let us write the equation. See, equation 2 in equation 1, that means it is 23x minus 29y equals to 98, and second equation is 29x minus 23y equals to 110. So usually when you are subtracting, the sign of each term changes. So when you change the sign, what is left? 23 minus 29 will give you minus 6x, whereas minus 29 plus 23, it will give you minus 6y, and here it is 98 minus 110, it will give you minus 12. So now here you can again see that minus 6, minus 6 and minus 12 can be cancelled. So that is going to be our next step. We will divide each term. We will divide each term by minus 6, because you can see minus 6, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, both are minus 6, as well as the constant is also negative. So it will be easy for us to remove the negative sign. So according to that, it will be minus 6x by minus 6 minus 6y by minus 6 equals minus 12 by minus 6. Cancel it. So minus 6 cancelled, and minus 6 cancelled. So this negative sign becomes plus. Okay. Then minus 6 ones are, minus 6 twos are. So the next step is going to be x plus y equals to 2. This is our equation number 4. Now we are going to solve equation 4 and equation 3. Here it is very much clear that compared to the question, that means equation 1 and equation 2, equation 3 and equation 4 are gradually reduced. So next is our last step, add equation 3 and equation 4. So what do you get? It is x minus y is equals to 4 and x plus y is equals to 2. While adding this equation, here y and y gets cancelled. So the answer what you get in this is 2x is equals to 6. So x is equals to 3. Now next step, you all know, we are going to substitute in equation 4. Why? Because equation 4 has most of its variables and constant as positives. It will be easy for us only for that reason. We can even use equation number 3 also. It becomes 3 plus y is equals to 2. Now transpose 3 to the other side. That means y is equals to 2 minus 3. So therefore what is the value of y? Y is going to be minus 1. So let us try one more example with the much bigger coefficients than this. Our equations are 217x plus 131y equals to 913, and then 131x plus 217y is equals to 827. Say this equation as first equation and this as second equation. So as you can observe here, the coefficient, especially the 217 over here and 217 over here, and then this is 131 over here and 131. Now as we can see, it strictly follows the special case, correct? So the first one, we are going to add the equation, add equation 1 and equation 2. So what do you get when you add? So it is clear that when we add these two equations, 217 plus 131 will give us 348x plus 348y equals to 1740. Now most of the times what happens, these coefficients are usually get cancelled. See, this 348 and 1740, most of the times they will get cancelled. So what we can do, we can divide each of them. Okay, divide each term by 348. See, actually the step which I am going to write now, that is not necessary, you can skip it, but still for the sake of showing it, I'm writing it. Okay, so 348y by 348 equals to 1740 divided by 348. So it is clear that we can cancel 348 and 348, 348 and 348, 348 ones are, and 348, how much? Guess, it's going to be 5. So it is going to be x plus y is equals to 5. It is going to be our third equation. So adding equation is done. Now subtract, right? So how will you subtract? Subtract equation 2 in equation 1. So what do I get? So when I subtract equation 2 in equation 1, I'm going to get this as, see, 217 minus 131 will give us 86x, okay, minus 131 minus 217, because 217 is a bigger number. So since we are subtracting, we will change the sign of second equation, correct? So what I will get, it becomes minus 86y equals to the difference of 913 and 827 is again 86. Now it is clear for you all, we are going to divide this by 86. So divide each term by 86. So in this what happens, it becomes 86x by 86 minus 86y by 86 equals to 86 by 86. So it's again, I'm telling this step which I wrote now, it's not necessary, you can write it directly also. So 86 and 86 gets cancelled, got cancelled. So what is left? The equation is x minus y is equals to 1. Now this is going to be our fourth equation. Now the further calculations you all know. What will you do? See, here it is clear that from both the equations the y is having an opposite sign. So here it is minus y, here it is plus y. That means if I add these two equations, the y gets cancelled. So add equation 1 and equation 2. So that means it is x plus y is equals to 5 and x minus y is equals to 1. So these y's gets cancelled. So what do you got? It is 2x is equals to 6, x is equals to 3. So one of the variable we got. Now substitute this x in any one of the equation, either 3 or either 4. So I'll take 3, substitute x is equals to 3 in equation 3. So what is equation 3? It is x plus y is equals to 5 equation 3. That means it is 3 plus y is equals to 5. So therefore what is y? Y is equals to 5 minus 3. So therefore y is equals to 2. So by this we got the values of x and y. So what is x? X is nothing but 3, correct, and y is equal. Finally the theoretical approach. You can see what theoretical approach I am going to give. This is very simple. Okay, so you can see here the equation is ax plus by is equal to c and bx plus ay is equals to d, correct. Adding and subtracting you already understood in the problem, right? So how it works, see, when I add the equation it becomes a plus bx plus a plus b into y equals to c plus d, right, accordingly. Now here you can clearly see that a plus b and a plus b is common, correct, in both the variables x and y. So you can take a plus b common, and if you transpose, so what do you get? You will get x plus y is equals to c plus d by a plus b. Same way, if you are subtracting it, so what do you got? A minus bx minus a minus by equals to c minus d. Here it is clear that a minus b is again common. So if you take common and if you transpose, what happens? X minus y is equals to c minus d by a minus b. So there is one doubt arises over here. Don't you think it should be b minus a? And why I have written it as a minus b? Let us see that. It's actually plus b minus ay. See, in the place of minus a minus by, it should be plus b minus ay. Then why I wrote it? Is it wrong? No. Here what I have to do to make it similar to a minus b, so I have taken a negative sign common from this. Since I have taken negative sign common from this, the signs of the terms which are inside the bracket will change. Actually, inside the bracket it is plus b becomes minus b, and minus a becomes plus a. Why it happened so? Because I have taken a negative sign common. So remember one thing, whenever you take a negative sign common, the signs of the term which are inside the brackets will change. There's a major thing you need to remember. Okay, thank you.